like to thank Amir for coming up with the concept of this. 50,000 trees to be planted in the city of Richardson. It's very timely because actually when the NFL comes to a host city, and they're going to be here next year for Super Bowl 45, one of the programs they like to do is to try and generate a net zero carbon footprint in that host city. So one of their big campaigns is actually a tree planting campaign. This really works out well, not only from the perspective that this is something that the NFL does and has always done in the host cities. You guys are ahead of them with that, but then it also blends very, very well into our program that we have started, which is the first educational component to go into a Super Bowl. It's the first service learning program that's going to be affiliated with the Super Bowl. We hope that it becomes the largest service learning program in the history of our country, and we are trying to engage 20,000 elementary age students to do 45,000 hours of service learning in the North Texas region. So your program works very, very well with what we have created for the Super Bowl.
Amir Omar up here, city councilman that was elected a year ago, has done a fantastic job with some initiatives that he has identified, and without the work of Amir, we wouldn't be here today. So when he comes up, I want you to really recognize him. He has an environmental commission that he liaisons to that had sort of bless this concept, and also a Parks and Recreation commission, which Bob Townsend is liaison to, our Mayor Pro Tem. They've embraced this, they've engaged with our Parks Department to make this work. So I want to thank all of those commission members for being here today as well, and the work that they've done.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And before I get going, I want to have you please join me in thanking not only the mayor, but also the fellow councilmen. It wouldn't have happened without every single person deciding that this was a good idea. So thank you so much, guys. And about thanking me for being out here today, I hope you won't think about the weather when you do that. Thank you. I am so thrilled. This is just an amazing day. I wouldn't have thought with the weather that we had today that we'd have the turnout that we've had. And it just really humbles me that we've got this many folks that are interested in getting involved with our city in the way that they are. You know, the mayor mentioned a number of positive aspects of this program, but in my opinion, the single biggest outcome of this effort will be in the category of community building. As I look out into the crowd, I see neighborhood leaders, I see residents, I see some Boy Scouts, I see Girl Scouts, even a few Cub Scouts. We've got folks that are from UT Dallas, students from all over Richardson, and you've got people of all ages, every walk of life, everyone here ready to work together to do something positive for the community. And you represent that volunteer arm that is going to be so critical for us to have success. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. You're going to hear from Jeanette Monier from the Texas Trees Foundation here in a moment. And I'd be remiss if I didn't thank her right now for her patience in working with a silly politician that had a crazy idea. She's worked really hard with me over the last several months, and we've brought in folks from the Texas Forest Service, from Texas A&M AgriLife, and most importantly, we worked hand in hand really close with an incredibly talented and dedicated group of city staff to make sure that what we were creating was going to be a sustainable and well thought out program. So thank you all for what you've done as well.